So if you thought the United States Congress was stupid, this Friday, the Canadian Parliament, in one of their sessions, which they had everyone there, I don't think they had two houses, I think they just had the one, but the Prime Minister was there, all of his ministers, and they gave a standing ovation to a man who was once a Nazi. That's right, this guy was with the Germans in World War II, and he was with that group. I'm only going to mention it once so I don't get this video taken down. But, yeah, how did this happen? Well, it's a little unclear as who thought it'd be a good idea to invite this guy. But basically, he was from Ukraine, and at one point, he was fighting Russians. So everyone's like, well, that makes him a hero. Fighting the Russians in World War II. There should have been some red flags there. It's like, well, then, who exactly was he fighting with? You know what I'm saying? It's like fighting Russians in World War II? Was he making with the Japanese Imperial Army? I think the Russians fought them in World War II. They got into a fight with Finland. No, he's from the Ukraine, so... Yeah, nope, like I said, in World War II, this guy was fighting the Russians and had joined the Germans to make it happen, and we know how the Germans were in World War II. Everyone in the Canadian Parliament, both, Prime Minister Trudeau and his party, and the opposition party led by that Paul Poutine guy, everyone giving this guy a standing ovation. And then later you find out who he had been. And this is kind of indicative of just how politicians, and a lot of people are during this, this war with Ukraine. They just switch off their fucking brains, and all they think about is how they got to defeat Putin, how great we are for fighting that. And the politicians are the worst, because all these neoliberal, neoconservatives, whether it be here in the United States, or Canada, or France, or wherever, they know people are getting tired of their shit, so they're looking for something to get their polls up. So, a righteous war with Russia, that'll do. And, they don't ask questions about the Ukrainian army and the Azov Battalion, which is a lot like the people who were defending Ukraine from the Russians in 1940, you know what I mean? Or, the endless accusations of human rights violations on the Ukrainians. I mean, they're the ones committing it. Where's all the money going? It's just, we gotta fight Putin. We're good guys for doing it. Like I said, it's just about nuance. They put that all aside, and that's how you end up with the Canadian Parliament giving a standing ovation to a man who was a Nazi.